How exhausted are you right now for starters?
My legs is my body is done. I can't even lie about that. Done.
Yeah, with a short team that we have, kind of everybody has long, pretty heavy minutes. I think that's got to be our mindset going on. So we got to know that we're about to log a lot of minutes. So we got to shoot our body, but yeah, we're pretty beat up a little bit.
After these games, what are y'all doing for body maintenance to try to get yourselves back in order?
Well, there's a trainer room right there. We go in there, ice bath, soak your feet, soak your legs. They got a whole bunch of, I don't know, medical stuff that get you right, but I'm not sure the name of it.
Did y'all see this, like, toward the last part of the game? Yeah, I kind of observed it. I don't know if y'all saw it, but it's like they were getting worn down too.
Yeah.
You know, and just it seemed like y'all were kind of okay. We know we got them worn down. We're going to crank it up a notch on them. Did y'all kind of sense that?
I mean, I didn't, to be honest with you, because we was out there playing. I knew we was getting tired. I figured they was getting tired, but we were just out there listening to what Coach said, and we just did what we had to do, execute plays on defense and offense.
You guys almost matched your entire first half output in overtime alone. Just explain what happened in that first half. I mean, it was like, again, just kind of that stretch of not hitting some buckets.
That too, but this is our first real time seeing zone, like the whole game. They don't get out the zone at all. So I think that's what happened in the second half. We kind of adjusted. We knew where they was going to be at. We knew where our shots were going to come, and just really knocked more of them down the second half than we did the first half. So.
Given the circumstances, you know, you guys being shorthanded the way you were, considering who you were playing, is this win more rewarding, say, than the ULR game was? Or
I mean,
I would say so.
yeah, you
Just like
can.
you said.
Little Rock was a big win for us too. So I think every win we can get at home is big for us. It doesn't matter who we play really. That's what they preach a lot is protect home court. So we try to do that.
I think making those first couple of shots in overtime, and you know, considering how shorthanded you guys are, you got the lead quick, and you sort of put the pressure on them rather than you guys having the pressure on y'all. You think those shots were big to start the overtime?
Yeah, they was huge. I mean, you got the crowd into it. Once you hit the crowd, I mean, that's automatic adrenaline, and gave me a little more life, like as far as my legs and all that. Yeah, those shots was huge. He hit a three, and I think it was Devin that hit the next three after that. So they was really big shots.
Right before overtime, you guys were down one, and you were able to kind of get in between two of their rebounders on a free throw and keep them from getting the ball. You remember that play?
I don't remember that.
It was right before
Right before overtime.
Yeah, it was the last play basically that you guys had, and then Waters got the inbounds from Duray.
Oh, okay, off the layup when Waters hit the layups. Yeah, I
Right
remember
before
that.
that, there was Duray hit the layup. He was fouled, and he missed the free throw. And you were able to keep them from getting the rebound just by getting in between them. You remember that?
I know. I don't remember.
Okay.
A lot going on out there.
Yeah, it's loud.
Anthony, you 6 of 16 from the field, kind of struggled. They were playing physical with you, but you were huge from the free throw line. Just talk about you're not at the line.
I mean, I knew coming into this game that they was going to play zone 98% of the game, and I knew for me to get my points, it was going to come from the line. So the coach told me to be aggressive, go to the offensive glass, and be physical around the rim. That was my mentality, trying to get to the free throw line.
I think it was a little physical because you got yourself a battle wound there.
Yeah, a little war wound. It's part of the game.
Really, with everything you guys have been through, and we've talked about this before, and this 4-game stretch is huge for you guys because the remainder of the year it's going to be a tough road there. But how do you guys feel? I mean, about the way you played, considering all things considered, you're 6-3 in conference play with everything you went through and still going through.
Even though we're 6-3, we feel like a few of those games was ours. A few of those games we shouldn't have lost. But how we're playing now, I think we're playing a lot better than we have this year and all of last year. I think that just has to do with how we mesh well together. And we know that people left, so that made our bond stronger, knowing that we got to stick together, knowing this is all we have now. So like we can't afford nobody else.
Let's talk about some of the other guys. You know, Charles, for instance, I think I don't know this for sure, but I think that's the most minutes he's played all season. But a 13-10 performance. He had some big rebounds, the big inbound pass that he got and took up to the rack and scored right there towards the end of regulation. Just some of the other guys that have had to step up and play big minutes.
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, I told Charles personally before the game that he was going to play more minutes than usual, and he told me he's ready to play his role, listen to what coach says, and go to offensive glass and make the shots that he's able to take. You know, he's not a go-to guy, but he understands that. He bought into his role, and I told him that before the game, and he was all for it.
Yeah, that's how he plays every day in practice. He knows that he'll shoot a jumper every once in a while, but his thing is hustle, going to the boards, aggressive, just playing, being that dog guy that we need out there.
Was it difficult moving over to the point guard for you and kind of taking that responsibility? How was that for you tonight?
I had 7 turnovers, so I mean that wasn't good. But I think at first I came out a little bit too antsy, ready to play the point guard. I think as the game went along, I started to get it a little bit better. But yeah, it's definitely a different view from everything I'm used to. So you got to not only try to score, get your teammates involved, be the leader on assignments, on defense. You got to do a lot of things. So I respect Dante Thomas for doing all that. It's different.
I was going to ask that aspect of not having Dante. I mean, he's a pretty vital part to what you guys do. I mean, both you guys here benefit from having Dante out there. I mean, how have you guys kind of tried to adjust to not having him out there? And because you have a new role, at times playing point like that, how have you guys kind of adjusted? Because I know, you get some chemistry, especially you, Ant, being with Dante before, you kind of know how he plays. So just how have you guys kind of adapted to that?
I mean, since he's been out, we knew that somebody was going to have to step up. It's not easy to adapt to that, but being as though he's the leader in the conference and assists and all that, he's a big point guard. But, at the end of the day, we got to go out there and play with who we have until he recovers, and he should be back soon.
With Dante being out, there was a point in time in the game, Hollowell had 4 fouls. He sat out for a little while. Did y'all ever was aware of it, or did y'all talk about it saying, okay, but once he fouled out, to me it seemed like, okay, we've got a level playing field here because he's out. We've lost Dante. Dante's not in. Did y'all feel like, okay, now we can do something here with him being out of the game?
Well, we never thought we was out of the game. We always know that we're in the game. But yeah, him going out, I mean, he's definitely a threat on offense on their end. But we feel like we can guard anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, and our new key this year or this game was, we was all over the place. So everybody had to guard everybody. So I don't think that was really on our mind too heavy.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Oh, great job, guys. Hey, get some rest, man. Livingston, get some rest, would you?